First tonight at 6, President Donald Trump comes to Michigan, touting a new trade deal. While he did talk about the replacement for NAFTA, he also spent a lot of time talking about Michigan and a couple of big initiatives here.
News 8 political reporter Rick Albin is in Warren, where he was with the president today. Rick?
You know, it's obvious that you would come to a big manufacturing state after you sign a big trade agreement, but it was no coincidence that President Trump came to this state, Michigan, a state that he won in 2016 for the first time in 28 years for the GOP, and a county that figured heavily in that win. But he didn't talk just about campaigning, and he didn't talk just about a big trade deal. He talked about two issues that strike at the heart of the economic and environmental health of the Great Lakes.
Michigan is a steward of one of our nation's most treasured resources, the incredible Great Lakes. Anybody hear the Great Lakes, huh? I think so. And I told the members who are here with me that we are going to work together to protect the Great Lakes from Asian carp. Who would have thought that was going to happen? And other invasive species. I also made a promise to you not so long ago right here in Michigan, and it had to do with Soo Locks. Soo Locks. So I came here, I heard about the problem. They had been working on the problem since 1980. 1980, nothing was done. It was rotting away. The locks were rotting away. And now, as your congressman can tell you, and they worked so hard on it, all of the funding has been fully approved, right? Fully done. I signed. You think it's easy getting $922 million out of Congress? Not easy.
So I talked to some of those members of Congress that were on the plane on Air Force One with the president as he flew in to get some clarity. One of the things about the Soo Locks projects is that the money is there and the bids have been let. But the president apparently would like to accelerate those bids so they could start moving dirt quicker on that project, though it will be a long-term project. But apparently that is part of the process that he would like to see. As for the Asian carp, that too, a long-term project. But apparently the president was talking about Brandon Road, which is that place over in Illinois where our congressional delegation went to last year, to see if they could find some kind of way to keep those Asian carp from coming down the rivers. And according to members on Air Force One, he was very engaged. So now for the president, it is off to Iowa for a big rally and then a big speech next week. State of the Union with that rebuttal, or at least the Democratic response, coming from Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. We're live in Warren. Rick Albin, News 8.
All right, we will get used to seeing the campaign moving through this state, including more trips from the president. Rick, thank you for that.